All right, I'm doing laundry. As I was doing laundry, I had these rush of thoughts, um, and I think a lot. I don't know why all of a sudden I have the desire to understand, but I also have this desire to not want to. I don't need things to be perfect right now. Every time I want to post a video, every time I think about, man, I want someone to hear what I just said, or I want to get someone's opinion on something that I think. I want to set up the camera and have the perfect lighting and have on the right outfit or whatever it is. But then I remember, I'm like, man, I forget a lot of stuff, where I don't forget it, I just don't record it. There's no documentation of it. So unless my memory just all of a sudden, my mind all of a sudden just goes back to that, I'll probably never say it again. Unless someone heard me and then they were like, oh, let's talk about what we talked about last time. But a lot of times I'm just sitting here, chilling, and something will pop into my head, and I'm like, man, maybe I don't need it to be perfect for that to get out. Maybe I just need to let it out. So, with all that being said, the reason for this video is because I was thinking about, I was thinking about getting to a place in your life where you really go for something. You really go for something, and you don't only go for something, but you also remember that you've been taught so many things throughout life. You've basically been going through training your entire life, regardless of what you've been doing. You've been going through training, and that training has prepared you for the moment that you just decide to really go for whatever it is that you want to go for. All of the training has prepared you for that. And when you make the decision to go for it, and it's terrifying and it's uncomfortable, that's supposed to happen. Especially if this is something that you've never done before. If this is completely, if you've never done it before, but you've had you've wanted it, but you've never really done it. And then you finally do it, and you really do it, and you feel that uncomfortable feeling. You feel like, maybe I can't do this, or maybe I'm not strong enough. But when you reach a certain level in your life where you literally take a step back and you realize that you've been training for this, training for the moment where you feel the confidence within yourself to now go for whatever it is that you're striving to, or that you aspire to be, or whatever it is. You literally have been training, because if you haven't been, your growth wouldn't have gotten you to the point where you were now confident enough to say, you know what, I want to go for it. So, the whole process, the entire process of getting to where you want to be, or where you need to be, the entire process of that was the training. And it doesn't stop once you make the decision. Now it's just gets more focused. Now you know what you're training for. Now you know how to seek help. Now you're so comfortable within yourself that you understand that all you have to do is open up your mouth and ask for whatever it is that you don't know, or whatever it is you don't have. All you have to do is just ask, and you can get it. There's no limitations on who you can be or what you can be, as long as you're willing to work for it. You can't be afraid to go for it. The uncomfortable feeling that you feel, that's the growth. Because at some point that won't feel like that anymore. You won't be uncomfortable like that anymore, or you will be, but you'll be strong enough to keep moving forward in that uncomfortable feeling, because you do have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's a crazy concept. And you can't play it safe. You got to be courageous. You have to take risks. You have to be comfortable with the idea that you're going to fail. You have to be comfortable with that idea. With that fact. Not even the idea, with the fact. That is a fact that you're going to fail. And you should be striving for failure. If you know that that's a fact, then you should be striving for it. You should see how big you can fail. Because you should by now understand that the failure, all that's going to do is that's going to teach you what you need to know, so that when you do it again, now you can move a little bit further in the process because you want to fail forward. I'm not going to fail in the same spot twice. I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to adapt. And then I'm going to try again. And then I'm going to try to fail again. I'm going to push for it. I'm searching for it. How big can I fail? What platform can I get on and fail? And then if I know I can get myself on the platform, even if I did fail, that means I can get myself back to that same platform and I know what to prepare for now. I don't know, I need this for me because these are the things that I'm like, man, these are the things that make sense. So this is what is keeping me moving forward. This is what's keeping me, keeping fear at bay, is just my overall awareness that, man, this is not going to be an easy process. It's going to be completely different than anything that I've ever done. It's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be so much doubt. There's going to be negativity. There's going to be factors that are out of your control. So I'm going into it with that understanding. So that means that I know that the only thing that I do have control over is me. And making sure that I'm being 100% honest with me and my efforts to get to wherever it is that I'm trying to get to. I need to make sure that I'm being 100% honest in my efforts, making sure I'm really, I'm not comfortable. I'm not afraid to try. I'm not afraid to ask for help. I'm not afraid to listen and take advice. I'm not afraid to really put myself out there. And it takes courage to do it. So for the ones that have done it, that are doing it, that are going to do it, I commend every single person, because it takes so much courage. And it's something that I want to fight for, because now it's something that I want to instill in my children. If I'm ever blessed to have any, I want to instill that in my children. I want to instill that courage. You know, it's certain things that I feel like that we can instill in people that will help just expand their minds, so now they can just find their purpose. Because why are we here if we're not really living our purpose? We're not here to be unhappy. That can't be the reason why we're here, to just be unhappy. And living in your purpose, I don't know what could match that level of happiness. But I feel like even striving for that, you'll live a life that's so much more positive than one if you just, played it safe.